in our development perspective today, wherever you find a strong woman, there's a strong man walking alongside that woman. Vis-a-vis, wherever you find a strong man, there is a strong woman walking across at the same time with that person. So this is highly being respected and highly being practiced in the school. So gentlemen, thank you for everything and your support. And please, can you extend my high regards to your headmaster for the assistance and cooperation that is being existed in the school. I will first of all tell you that I have been part and parcel of this school for a long time now. You see that block over there? That's the SDF block. I don't know whether at that time any of you were here.
It's the longest 7 years.
You remember? So you remember me now? Yamundow Jobe of the Gambia, of the Social Development Fund. I initiated that block over there when the school was just starting to be annexed. This is part of our grant fund that I am coordinating at the Social Development Fund. So you know that this is not my first time here. I've been associated with Karantaba LRR School since age in memoriam. I will also want to say a great thanks to my team here, that is the team from the UK, the Gold Project, who have been here for the last couple of weeks and will be here with us up to the 24th of this month. They've been running series of training activities in trying to build the capacity of the Gambia Girl Guides member organization. We all realize and we all know that without the strength and the capacity building of any organization, there will not be any change, there will not be any development, there will not be any progress. But because of their assistance for the past 3 years, girl guiding in this country, I will confess, has been growing from strength to strength. And I will proudly emphasize that it will continue to grow from strength to strength. So I thank you, Emma, and your team for the support that you are giving to this organization. This may be a small school, but then small is beauty. Small is beauty. When you come around, you look at the girls here, they all look so smart. And I'm sure, girls, you will take notice and you will take this training very seriously, so that at the end of the day, you will go away with something. You will go away with your capacities built. You will go away with something that will assist you to be self-reliant and to be able to be potential leaders of this noble country. I would say a very big thanks also to our able president, Alhaji Jagne Babilimansa, who have brought us, who has been able to create the conducive environment in all schools today for everything to be proudly and simply and being organized in the right way it ought to be. So on behalf of my colleagues, the executive members of the Gambia Girl Guides Association, on behalf of my colleague Auntie Anna, and on behalf of the Gold Project, Emma and her team, I declare this Karantaba Girl Guides Capacity Building Training open. I thank you all.
The dominance of the male teachers here is due to the postings. As we speak, only one female teacher is posted to the school, and she's an ustaz. But the office is aware about it, and they promise to give us female teachers. So when they come, they will take their cake. please be rest assured. And the guards will feel more comfortable working with ladies than men. But we will also be working alongside them.
I am one Bakar Jagne, known as Mr. Jagne, also a teacher in the school here. The next step what we want to do is to, those decorated, the girls here are going to introduce themselves or greet with our guests. They are going to greet you guys. If you are decorated, if you have this card before you, can you please come forward and greet our guests, please? All those with the card, please. Also, hello to them. One after the other.
Of nations to the Gambia ever true.
The guys promise after the count of 1, 1, 2.
I promise to do my best, that I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, to help other people at all the time and to obey the guys' law.
Brownies promise.
I promise to do my best to do my duty to God and my country, to help other people every day, especially those at home.
Consider.
Come on. akasole. Sioni yatima binde akasole. Sioni yatima binde akasole. Sioni yatima binde akasole. Yo tele tele lambai. Yo tele tele lambai. Kele kele lambai. Kele kele lambai. Kele kele lambai. Kele kele lambai. Yo tiale tia kunko pele. Yo tiale tia kunko pele. Lega sky tiale tia kunko pele. Yo tiale tia kunko pele. Le brandi tiale tia kunko pele. Le brandi tiale tia kunko pele. Yo tiale tia kunko pele. Yo tiale tia kunko pele. Sioni yatima binde akasole.
We are. If you're happy and you know it, do all for.
We are.
We are.
If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, do all for.
We are.
Yes, excellent. Ages like you, so we have brownies, we have guides like you as well, and girl guiding is all over the world. So right now we thought we would tell you a little bit more about how girl guiding started. It started in the UK where we're from. So where we live is where the first ever brownie was, the first ever guide was, and we thought we would tell you how it started. So Sarah, who's down here, has a story for you. You need to listen to the story because there's actions that go along with it, okay?
Okay, so this is the history of guiding. Okay, so there's a few actions like Emma said. So every time I say Lord Baden-Powell, you've got to do that as if it's a strong man. Okay? And we do that. When I say Boy Scout, you salute. So you do like a scout salute. Every time I say Girl Scout, you do a promise sign. Okay? Every time I say Agnes Baden-Powell, you pose like a lady. So, and every time I say Thinking Day, you do a thinking pose. So, and the final one is every time I say world, you have to turn around in a circle on the spot. Okay, so you're going to listen out for those 6 words or phrases and do the actions, okay? So, Lord Baden-Powell was born in England about 150 years ago. When he was an adult, he wrote a book about camping, first aid, animals, and lots of other things. He called this book Scouting for Boys. Lots of boys in England bought the book. They loved it so much, they started little groups called Boy Scouts. In the groups, they did all the activities Lord Baden-Powell talked about in his book, and they talked to their friends about how much fun it was. In just a little while, Boy Scout groups began popping up all over the world. Lord Baden-Powell had no idea how many boys there were in these groups, so he decided to call them all together for a big party in London. He invited anyone doing scouting to come to the party. He was very surprised when 11,000 boys showed up, but he was even more surprised by the small group of girls who were there as well. Lord Baden-Powell stood in front of the girls and asked, "Who are you?" They replied proudly, "We are the Girl Scouts." Lord Baden-Powell's sister, Lady Agnes Baden-Powell, was at the party too. She smiled at the girls, then turned to Lord Baden-Powell and said, "It looks like you're going to have to write a book for the girls too." How about you doing it, Agnes?" replied Lord Baden-Powell. And so, Lady Agnes Baden-Powell wrote a handbook for the girls. Over time, younger girls wanted to join the fun too, so the Brownies were formed. Just like the Boy Scouts, the Girl Guides and Girl Scouts spread all over the world. Every year, on the 22nd of February, we celebrate Thinking Day. Thinking Day is a very special birthday. It is the birthday of Lord Baden-Powell and Lady Baden-Powell. On Thinking Day, girls all over the world have parties to celebrate Lord Baden-Powell and Lady Baden-Powell's birthdays. On this special day, we think of the rainbows, brownies and guides all over the world. And they think of us in the same way on the day too. So that just shows where it all started and why we're all here now. Yeah.
You then have groups of guides, so all brownies. So he's and you. If you stand in a circle and hold hands.
Circle and you hold hands.
Yeah. So you stand in the middle still, and you guys join together. And this is your meeting. This is when you have your guides and your brownie meetings, and this is what it looks like. So there are guides and brownies here in Karantaba, and then there are guides and brownies in Kanakunda. There are guides and brownies in the city. So they make a region, different regions. So let's have you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you. Okay, you make a circle around the outside of those people.
Circle like this one. You make your own circle. Make your own circle.
So you make a circle here around these people.
Around them.
So in the country there are lots and lots of Girl Guides and Girl Scouts. So you make a big circle around the outside of these guys. And you.
Circle, make a circle. Let some of you go that way.
Do we need some more?
Can we all hold hands? Or
Yeah, maybe a few more. So these people represent all the girls of brownies and guides in the Gambia. The Gambia is then part of Africa region. We are part of Europe region. WAGS has 5 different regions to represent all the brownies and guides across the world. So we have you, and you, and you, and you guys.
Come.
And you make another circle around the outside.
Circle. Let you have more.
And more.
Hold hands.
You need a few more. How many more? Several. There's a whole gap around the back. And you.
Here we go.
Have you made a circle? Guides and brownies who are in Africa, or who are in Europe, or who are in the Asia Pacific region, or who are in the America region. And then, if everybody else makes one big circle around the outside, so
You have more of them.
yeah, I can circle.
Wait for now.
Is everybody part of a circle? So you guys over there need to join in as well. Okay. Brownie guys, Girl Scouts. There are 10 million people who are involved in guiding across the whole world. And all it starts with is the one person in the middle. It starts with you. Okay? Ready to move on? Let me just take a photo of this. Okay.
Okay, while Kat's doing that, I'll tell you what we're going to do next. So now that you've found out a bit about girl guiding, where it started and where you would really like to spend time looking at working in a team and the importance of being part of a team and helping each other. So we're going to start with a game. To play this game, we're going to need to get into teams. So I think the best way to do it is to stand in one big circle again. Get in one big circle. So and then you need to put your left hand in. Put your left hand in. So everybody put their left hand in. That's it, and then hold hands. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Your hands, you should be holding. Oh, you put your hands so. It's what, sorry?
It's paining me.
Ah, okay, right. In that case, this might be confusing. Right, we'll see what we can do. This might not work. Right. So you now have to untangle. Well, maybe in that case, why don't you two? You hold hands. My hands. Right.
Okay, and then can you guys over there duck under this arm? Can you lift your arm over?
You have to work together.
Just that arm. Just that arm. Just that one. Just that one. Yeah, and lift it over and see if the other girls can duck under it. No. Okay. So okay. Hang on a sec. Right. Right. If you move this arm.
And sorry. This one. You put your head under this arm. Okay. And very hard. Whose hand is this?
So can you go? Yeah. And then you need to come over here. So you need to step over their hands. So step over. So you can do Doctor.
Yes, this is Abali. Come and join.
Yes, I'm here.
I've never had it.
What you just said, yeah? No.
Whoever, is this everyone?
It's just apart from Charlotte and Emma.
Okay, so
We
everybody.
are going to do the practical, and then we go and show to the children.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everybody puts one
One finger.
and one finger only on the pencil. Oops.
How do you do
Okay.
Okay.
I'm out. Stay out.
You are out.
Yep, and we have to put the pencil on the floor. So we need to.
Go down.
Yep, we need to go down.
Fingers, then you are M.
Yeah. Okay, we have to put it on the ground.
Just try by all means let it get down.
Yes. Then you're under. Let's go down. Down. The pencil should not fall. Up to down. Yes. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, and that is the game.
So you've got to get it to the floor without dropping it.
Yeah. Okay, there's a pencil for each group.
To paper by rolling a dice. So we are going to give you a dice. We will give you a dice, and you need to take it in turns around your group and roll the dice. Then every time you roll a number, you get part of the world badge. Okay? So you need to roll a 6. Girls, are you listening over in the corner, please? If you don't listen, you can go outside and join the others. Thank you. So you need to roll a number 6 first, because the number 6 is like the base of the world badge. So without the base, you can't put anything else on it. So if you roll a 1 or a 4, you can't do anything until you roll a 6. When you roll a 6, you can put a circle on your piece of paper. Once you've got a 6, you then keep going, and if you roll a 5, you get the circle around the edge, so the gold circle around the outside. If you get a 4, you get part of the trefoil. Okay, but you need to get 6 4s in order to complete it first. So if you get 1 4, you don't get all 6, you only get one part of it.